Israel here. And what I'm getting ready to do is we're getting ready to do the Reclaiming the Throne recap. We're going to do all the interviews, the baptism, the pictures, all that from the Reclaiming Your Throne conference. From we're going to have the footage going from day 1 and day 2. So basically what I'm going to do first, we're going to just, I'm going to put the pictures up. And if you want the pictures, I'll be uploading them to Facebook here as soon as I get a chance, probably throughout the week. And then after that, we're going to go through the interviews, and then we're going to play the whole baptism. Then after that, I'm going to just play the conference, day 1 and day 2. And then after that, Brother Ron Dalton, he'll probably be coming on and just give us a couple words, because he's going to be on tonight with me, Ron Dalton. And he's going to be just bringing out some information, answering some questions, putting a little more information out there about his research and his studies and stuff like that. So anyway, with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this video, and while people are coming in, I'll start going through the pictures. Now this is from day 2, so, but just enjoy the pictures. I'm going to put some music on while y'all check out the pictures. It was an awesome event. And then we'll get started here soon with the interviews. Soon, I'm gonna just wait for everybody to get in there first. So just enjoy the pictures and enjoy the music while you're at it.
Sometimes we focus on them curses, but the promises put fire in your soul. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. So much fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. Shut up in my bones. Fire, fire, fire. Fire in my soul. The promises to Zion, they put fire in my soul. What's this? Got y'all all turned up. Tell me what's going on. So many Israelites searching who they are and preparing to go home. Wait a minute, I thought this was home, but you speak of another place. We in the land of our enemies in captivity, but the gathering is taking place. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. So much fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. Shut up in my bones. Fire, fire, fire. Fire in my soul. The promises to Zion, they put fire in my soul. Ever since I woke up and finding what belongs to me, I want my crown and my robe like the saints of old, my legacy and history. Wait a minute, I thought you were the children of slaves, but you're telling me you're kings and queens. We the chosen of Yah, the apple of his eye, the original royalty. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. So much fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. Shut up in my bones. Fire, fire, fire. Fire in my soul. The promises.
Like I said, if you're just tuning in, this is the Reclaiming the Throne conference recap. We'll be getting started momentarily. In the meantime, just enjoy the pictures.
Cause our king is tremendous, most high, serial contenders, hallelujah, Abaya, Yahusha, Yahuda, Yahuda, get them hands up in the sky.
Yeah, 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 soul. So much fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah. Fire in my soul. Shut up in my bones. fire in my soul. The promises to Zion, they put fire in my soul. Fire, 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 fire in my soul. So much fire. Fire, 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 fire in my soul. Shut up in my bones. Fire, 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 fire in my soul. The promises to Zion, they put fire in my soul.
Yeah, get the fire in my bones, yo. Yo, get the fire in the bones, yo. Yo, get the fire in the bones, yo. Y'all don't even know.
All right, so yeah, so those were some of the pictures from the event in New Jersey. Yes, Sister Only Love. I didn't get a whole bunch of pictures in Harlem just because, and it was my fault. I wasn't disciplined with my time the day before, and I was real tired at the Harlem event. I was just out of it, and because of that, I didn't get a whole bunch of pictures out there. But I do have some of the interviews, and I do have all the footage from Harlem from the event day one. And like I said, y'all said, I think this is Elder Morris Williams of Hebrew Nation Builders. Yeah, that song there. Here, I'll show you. If you want to get it, it's on YouTube. And here, if you were interested in getting that, he has it right there on YouTube. And there you go. That's, go to Morris Williams' actual YouTube page. It's Fire in My Soul Mastered. Okay. And, but yeah, I didn't get a whole bunch of pictures from the Harlem event. But like I said, I did get the whole, I did get a lot of footage from there. And, what we're going to do, we're going to get started with the interviews. So let me pull up the interviews so y'all can see those. And Sister Only Love, I think you are like the second interview, or either the second or the first. So let me get started with that. I'm just trying to get it up here. All right. So these are interviews from Harlem. Day one. The first one's going to be Ron Dalton, of course. All right, shalom, y'all. Brother Michael Israel, and we're here at the Reclaiming the Throne conference, and I'm here with my man Ron Dalton. Me and him finally got to meet in person. Interesting morning meeting, you know what I'm saying, all the events. But with that said, Ron, talk a little bit about the event and about being out here in New York, if you could.
Well, I'm excited to be here today. I got having Amazon. My mom's from Harlem. She grew up in the Polo Grounds Colonial Projects, and she actually met my father at Refuge Temple, which is part of the Cool JC Church of the Lord Jesus Christ organization, which actually this church is a part of. And Apostle Clark, he's the presiding apostle of the Church of the Lord Jesus Christ. He couldn't be here today, but the people that are here are going to get a powerful message on us being the Hebrews and some other information. We're going to talk about the movie trailers, different movies we got coming out. My movie is coming out towards the end of the year, y'all willing, in December. Also, the Reclaiming the Throne movie that we're going to be promoting with the conferences. And then we're going to be showing a sneak peek to the third trailer of the movie I'm working on as well when I get done with the first movie. And then we're also going to show people a teaser to like the first 5 to 10 minutes of the movie Hebrew Sneagles Wake Up Black America. So a lot of people will be really excited to see that. We're meeting a lot of people from different states. I'm meeting a lot of people that have purchased my books and want an autograph. So they've seen me and Josh and Morris and Only Love on YouTube or different platforms such as Spiritual Combat Show with Mike. So it's a good time. It's a good time. We made it here. We had a fire alarm emergency at the hotel.
Somebody put a croissant in a toast machine and it got caught in there.
Yeah, so the Most High made everything work out. We didn't have to evacuate the hotel and then stand outside, and it wasn't nothing major.
Just a slight delay.
Yeah, that would have been super bad if that would have been like a real fire. But I'm excited. I can't wait for people to hear the message that I'm going to teach today, and then also in New Jersey. I got a lot of information that I'm going to try to slam dunk into the amount of time that we have, and then fellowship with all the Hebrews, Joshua Cullins and Morris Williams and Mike, Only Love, all the people I've been seeing on YouTube, conversating over the phone, on Facebook, on the podcast show. They've been on my show, so now it's the time that I get to meet everybody in person and establish relationships, and then we keep doing these conferences for the movie and spreading the word of who we are as a people.
And like I said, these documentaries and what these brothers have come together to work on, the best way to put it in the simple words is they're taking this truth mainstream. You know what I'm saying? And they're packaging it up that way so it could go hit the mainstream.
Hit the world, the whole world. Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm gonna be talking to you more later, and here with Ron Dalton, I'm Michael Israel. You watching Spiritual Combat, and Shalom. Okay, so and then our next, the next person I sat down and I talked to was Sister Only Love, Sister Only Love Austin. Of course, she was there at the Harlem event. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna pull that interview up. Shalom, y'all. It's brother. All right, and I'm gonna let that load up. It's acting a little funny. All right. Brother Michael Israel, Spiritual Combat, and we're here at the Reclaiming the Throne conference. And as you can see, I'm here with Sister Only Love. And Sister Only, tell me what's been going on today. How's the conference? I know we haven't got started yet, but how are you expecting it to go? What type of information are you expecting to come out?
So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. As you can hear, the families in the background. Many people who only knew each other on social media, seeing each other face to face for the first time. So I want to welcome everybody to New York City, my hometown, where I was born and raised. And we are coming live from Christ Temple Church, and you might wonder, why are we in a church? Well, Apostle Clark, who is the apostle of the Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ, one of the largest African-American Pentecostal denominations in the country, allowed us to have this event at his congregation. And though he can't be with us because of a funeral, so keep him and his family and friends in your prayers, we will be giving him the whole video of everything that was discussed today, some Hebrews to Negroes books, and also I'm doing a conference call with him to answer any questions he has. And so y'all really open the door for us to reach a leader who can reach millions of black Christians. And so sometimes you got to go out of your comfort zone to take the truth. It's not only about speaking to Hebrews and leaving our people behind, because all of us awakened to the truth because someone did not think it was robbery to speak to us when we were still in the church, the mosque, or atheism, or wherever y'all may have found us. So we've been setting up, getting ready for everyone. We have exciting presentations today from Ronald Dalton Jr. of Hebrews to Negroes, from Moraes, Josh, and Mo, from Hebrew Nation Building, from myself. I'll be giving a report back on my trip to visit Hebrews in Africa, the first public report back, and we are going to have a special announcement from someone from Ghana. Surprise, the brothers don't even know about it. But we would just say to stay tuned.
Y'all keep it secret?
Yes, I got a secret. A sister always got a secret up her sleeve, but a secret to Yah's glory. And so I'm just happy to be able to see my brothers in real life. Ronald Dalton actually grew up in the denomination that Bishop Clark is leading. And so he is a son that woke up from the truth, and he's coming back to get his people. And that's what it's all about. We opened up in prayer. We want to thank Mother Malaka for praying, and we're going to continue in an attitude of prayer. And tomorrow, more information going forward, and then people getting immersed.
So if you're over there in New Jersey, that's where we're going to be at tomorrow.
Yes.
So, you know, if you didn't want to, if you weren't in the city and you didn't want to come out here. And then, like you said, and after the event tomorrow in New Jersey, there's going to be a baptism at a YMCA. It's on Tucker in Elizabeth. So.
Yes, and if you registered you should get that information, or you can reach out to someone in Rebirth so we can get it to you. Even if you're not getting baptized, or immersed rather, come out and support your brothers and sisters. And so we want to thank Spiritual Combat for being live on the scene.
Not live, though.
We're not live, but live to us.
It's going
not
to be
live
live
to
later.
you. But we want to thank you for all the work
Yeah.
you do, keeping the community informed.
Trying to get the word out.
Yes, and we'll be on 125th Street tonight, so
All
y'all get some of
right,
that
we're gonna be
footage
out
too.
there, yeah.
Yes.
So with that said, I'm Michael Israel of Spiritual Combat with Sister Only Love at the Reclaiming the Throne Conference, and Shalom.
Shalom and welcome to New York.
Yeah. All right, so that was the Sister Only Love interview. And then the next interview was, of course, Morris Williams. And so let's just go ahead and go right into the Morris Williams interview. We'll get right into it. All right, shalom, y'all. It's Brother Michael Israel here, and we're here at the Reclaiming the Throne Conference, and I'm here with
Brother Morris Williams.
or
Tekoa Malachi. That's what it really is. Hebrew name, Tekoa.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
if you could, man, talk a little bit about the event. We in the early stages. We getting ready to get up and running.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm extremely excited. I'm just excited to be in New York City anyway, and to be in Harlem, you know, the beginning of where a lot of our roots and the different things that we as a people accomplish, man. So I'm extremely excited when I hit the city. But yeah, we're at the beginning stages. We're about to get everything going. We finna present some powerful, impactful information that's going to blow the people's mind here today. That's why it's important that if we're coming to your city, we're going to start touring with this. So if you want us to come to your city, let us know and keep supporting the movie, because we are progressive with that, get different things done, and the movie ought to be ready sometime in 2019. But this is just the beginning portions. We get these things done, and we're excited about getting ready to teach. I'm ready to teach.
I'm ready to learn.
I'm amped up.
So yeah, we and now Ron goes up first, right?
Yeah. It's going to be the Hebrew Encyclopedia, is what we call it. He going up first, and then Sister Only Love, she's going to come up after him. And then we're going to have a break with questions and answers. And then me and Josh are going to present last. And me and Josh are going to be presenting on the whole Jewish 1948 thing, specifically to show that you can't use that for biblical prophecy if you're trying to use that to identify that the Jewish-ish people are the people. So we're going to completely destroy that today.
Awesome. And I'm going to be checking back in. As this conference progresses, it's shaping up to be good. I know it's more and more people are showing up, you know, in droves. So it's definitely going to be a good conference. But with that said, I'm Michael Israel here with Spiritual Combat, my man Morris at the Reclaiming the Thrones Conference.
That's right.
And Shalom. All right, so yeah. So that was the Morris Williams interview. And just remember, I'm going to go through all these interviews, and we're also going to go through the baptism video, and then I'm going to play all the footage of the actual teachings and everything. And if I know some of the videos you really couldn't see the slides and stuff like that. So in mine, you'll be able to see the slides real clear and all that stuff like that. But like I said, we're going to get through all the interviews first, and then we'll go right on into the actual video. So the next interview was the next day. So this is from day 2 in New Jersey. So let me I'm trying to play it forward to where, because it's unedited, so I'm just playing it forward to all right, hold on. There we go. All right, so yeah, I'm just playing it forward to where the video is, and then we'll get started. This is a good one here. Now this is day 2 in New Jersey with, of course, my man Morris Williams, Tekoa Malachi. You know what I'm saying? So let me transition over to it, and y'all can enjoy it. All right, shalom, y'all. My brother Michael Israel here. I'm live here with Brother Morris. We're at the Reclaiming the Throne conference. Brother Morris, tell them how it's going.
Man, it's going awesome, man. I mean, you hear, the big Dalton in the back, big Dalton, that's the big, yes, sir. Hey, Dalton dropping jewels, bombshells, man.
He's blowing it up, man.
He blowing it up right here, man.
Yeah, boy.
He blowing encyclopedia. Y'all better get with us. We coming to your city. If you want us to come, let us know. Email us at rebirthforthenation.info. No, that ain't. Yeah, .info@gmail or email us at Hebrew Nation Building at gmail.com. We'll come reclaiming the throne city touring. But yeah, this been going awesome. The people been showing number of love for us. The presentation, everything been good. The hospitality yesterday in Harlem at Christ Temple was amazing with Apostle Clark in Harlem, New York was amazing. We hit the city up afterwards, went and did some shopping with Only Love. We went out to eat. The conference just been amazing, man. So we just excited about it. The people excited, and we finna turn the United States upside down. Man.
Yeah,
it's turn it upside down.
Popping,
and for any interviews that you need about anything you got going on, this should connect. Spiritual comeback. Micah Israel. Let him know once you get the information to him, this girl is going to the worldwide Hebrew world.
That's right.
So if you need any information about what you got going on, this is how I connect, because everybody pays attention to spiritual comeback.
Yeah, definitely try and get the word out about what's going on in the Hebrew community. Hey, are there any areas in the U.S. that you are really interested in coming to in particular?
Yes, I'm glad you said that. I was just talking to somebody today. It's a few areas we got to hit. North Carolina been trying to get us to come. That's one area that we're trying to get to and work some things out. Detroit is another area. Now, we'll be in Detroit in December, but we're looking to build with Ron Dalton there, Yoshiyahu, and different ones going to come down. So look for that conference in Detroit. And there's one more place that we...
How about out west, Midwest?
Yeah, California.
Okay.
California. We definitely trying to get out there.
And anything in between. Don't feel bad because we didn't give you a shout out. You know what I'm saying? We got you.
Yes, sir. Anything in between. We
trying to link this thing together.
Exactly. And remember, set your calendar for next year, because we're doing Passover in New Orleans. We're doing Passover in New Orleans.
And it's going to be serious.
It's going to be crazy.
Because that's Yeshayahu coming in.
Well, we're going to see.
We're trying to work all that out.
We can get Yoshiyahu and Huda down in New Orleans with us. But we're going to see. We'll talk to them and see what we can work out.
All right. So we're about to get back to getting all this truth. They're getting ready to get things started again. So with that said, y'all, shalom.
Shalom.
All right. So that was the interview. Like I said, Brother Ron Dalton, man, he was bringing out some heavy information. It's funny. One of the things I say is I've heard him I've heard him teach some of the same stuff before, you know, because I interview him a lot, I work with him a lot, but every time he teaches it, he adds some new stuff in there. And he'll be like, hey man, I'm gonna go deep. And you like, okay man, you going deep under, man. I'll be like, I could hold my breath. And or somebody might be like, hey, I got scuba gear, I could go deep with you. But this dude in a submarine, he going all the way to the bottom with it. Like he could take it, like he go as deep as you want with the information he knows. And a lot of times when I have him on my show, I just try to keep him kind of surface level so he doesn't lose anybody. But he's definitely the Hebrew encyclopedia, that's for sure. You know, after you listen to him teach a couple times, you'll know that too. There were also at this conference, there were also some brothers and sisters from other Hebrew Israelite groups that have they've begun to get affiliated with the Hebrew Nation Builders and all that stuff like that. And yeah, and I met them and I made sure I interviewed them. I'm gonna have them on this show as soon as my work stacked up. As soon as I get some of this work down, I'm gonna have them on the show. I'm gonna interview them because just getting the word out about brothers and sisters, right up there in the New Jersey and the Philadelphia area, you know, so a lot of people got to link up with other Hebrews in their area. So what I'm gonna do is just play one of these interviews. Okay, so let's see. All right, and this is Brother Issachar, and that's the name of his YouTube page, Issachar. I'm sure y'all already seen some of his videos and stuff like that, beginning to hit the scene. But this him, he'll be on the Spiritual Combat show here soon. All right, so let's go to that, and it's Brother Issachar and his wife. Okay, all right, let's play it.
You were doing all this in the backseat of your car.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm like a black nerd, man. I'm all into this type of stuff, the live broadcast
Well,
stuff.
that's all good.
Yes,
Get
sir.
it done, bro.
I know.
Get it done.
There we go. So we're gonna be on live on YouTube, and then we're gonna be on two Facebook pages. We're gonna be live on two YouTube pages, and one and a Facebook page. And I'm recording it too, cause it looks like the signal's not the best. But anyway, hey, shalom, y'all. Brother Michael Israel here, live at the Reclaiming the Throne conference, and I'm here with a brother and a sister I met today. They are over the Issachar YouTube page or Facebook?
YouTube.
They're over the Issachar YouTube page. It's a growing YouTube, I guess, ministry that's here in Jersey, Hebraically based. And if you could, y'all talk a little bit about it.
Well, just in a nutshell, this is this YouTube channel was just something I had for a long time, but it was somewhat dormant. But as Yah began to reveal things as we were leaving or exiting the whole church system, I went to an area, my wife can talk about that as well, a time where I was just doing a lot of research and really getting into the word for myself and wanting to know, okay, Yah, what's the meaning of all this?
Yeah.
I'm tired of going through the same circle over and over again, going to a church, you stay there for a while, all of a sudden the same stuff happens, and then you get out, and it's like over and over again. There's something wrong with that. And then anyway, as I began to read and get into the word for myself, not depending on anybody else, but myself, I began to discover who I was. And then I came across Hebrew Nation Building and their video. What they did, it was one of their documentaries they had on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it just really all came together and it made sense. And so ever since then, in a nutshell, we just been sharing just out of our own experience. And I would say the channel in of itself is really kind of like middle passages, if you will, of people who are coming out of the church system.
Yeah.
And we help people, just in the things we talk about and how to reacclimate yourself to what Yah is doing now.
Exactly.
We're not throwing people under the bus, and we're not ridiculing people who are still in the church system. We want people to come out, but you also need to understand what you're coming out of and what Yah is bringing you into. So that's really...
Now, do you guys, through that page, through your YouTube page, do you guys have other Hebrews here you fellowship with, or are y'all looking to build something like that with local Hebrews?
Well, right now, we just moved back here from Florida, so we only been here for a little over 2 months. But at this conference, we have been meeting people over here who are local. So I know it's just a matter of time. We're going to be actually getting together in person with people. We want to do that. So
and that's why I like when I'm getting the word out about these events to y'all. Make an effort to come out to these events, like the Boom Church events in Jacksonville and the Hebrew Nation buildings. This brother here, I'm going to have him, he's going to be on the Spiritual Combat show more often because, like I said, we're trying to build ties with more people up north here and everything like that. But when you see an event, make an effort to come out because it's just important that we begin to create these ties because look, Facebook and YouTube ain't gonna be here forever. We're gonna rely on the connections that we make. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But yeah, I'm Michael Israel. This is Brother Dwayne and Sister Nicole. And definitely check out the YouTube page Issachar. That's the name of the page. And more information will be coming out about them and their ministry. And I'm Michael Israel. You're watching Spiritual Combat, and Shalom.
Shalom. All right.
All right. So that's Brother Issachar. He's up there in New Jersey. He's getting established up there because he just moved up to New Jersey from Florida. I mean, you rarely hear that. Most of the time, people moving from the north to the south. But he moved up there, so he's in New Jersey. The tri-state area, which is New Jersey, New York, Philly. So that's a brother you could fellowship with up there. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is go to the next interview. I don't know who it is, but we're going to see. All right? Yep. All right, so next interview is my man Josh, the tech wizard. You know what I'm saying? That's my man there. All right? So let's get into that. How my signal bad? Hold on. There we go. No, it's not up there. There we go. Get ready to come. I gotta wait till the video come up. There we go. Alright. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom.
Brother Michael Israel here, Spiritual Combat. Let me turn this volume down. Brother Michael Israel here,
Yes,
Spiritual Combat. We had the Reclaiming the Throne conference. Got my man Josh Cullins up in here, man. Talk about what's going on,
hey,
bro.
It's crazy. Your boy, Ronald Dalton, a.k.a. Hebrew Encyclopedia, is blowing minds. He's the Kung Fu he's the Zen master. So you got to go up to the Shaolin Temple and learn under him for like 6 months before you can actually learn the moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doing his thing.
And he just bringing out nuggets every couple minutes, man. He killing.
Yeah, he going in. So,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, John.
Nah, so it's been a blast. We had Only Love yesterday. You know, we got my man Mike Spiritual Combat with us. You know, we got Brother Issachar is in the house from the YouTube channel. So, you know, everything going really well, man.
Yeah, so like I said, Spiritual Combat here at the Claiming the Throne conference. Josh Cullen, the busiest man in the Rebirth Nation. And with that said, shalom, y'all.
Shalom.
All right, so that was Josh, and Josh was busy that whole you know, the whole event. You know, he was going at it, you know, and me too. I was helping solve technical problems out there like I do. And among other things. All right, so now what I got here are the interviews after the event of some of the people who attended the event. So we'll go through all these. I won't keep talking in between it. I'll let these play on through, and then after we get through these interviews, then I'll play the baptism. Okay, I got pretty much all the people who were baptized, except for maybe one or two, because we couldn't find a plug to plug my camera in. But we'll discuss that more when we get to it. But for now, here are the interviews of this is after day 2, the conference in New Jersey. These are the interviews there of some of the people who attended. So we'll watch these. Y'all. Brother Michael Israel here. We're wrapping up the Reclaiming the Throne conference. And this is Brother
Baruch Ben Yahu.
All right. And Brother Baruch, tell them what you thought of the event and what type of information was getting brought out in there.
I thought it was great, especially the part on the Jewish questions with. I'm
gonna just pause it for a sec so it could load up. It was skipping a little bit. Let me.
Baruch Ben Yahu.
All right, and Brother Baruch, tell them what you thought of the event and what type of information was getting brought out in there.
I thought it was great, especially the part on the Jewish questions with I forgot the guy's name, but it was great. Yeah. I loved it. The conversation, the talk, the way everybody's getting together, the awakening itself.
It's happening. It's like you could really see it going down.
Absolutely, and I'm meeting this brother here that I've been watching on videos.
Yeah.
And it's all wonderful and it's great. And, hope you guys come back in this area.
Yeah, we're trying to. But anyway, I'm Brother Michael Israel. You're watching Spiritual Combat and Shalom. Shalom, y'all. Brother Michael Israel. We're here at the Reclaiming the Throne conference, and this is Sister
Asantewa.
Sister Asantewa. See, I know how to pronounce stuff. I ain't that bad.
That's right.
But anyway, what do y'all think about the information that was brought out today?
This is awesome. I follow them on every and anything they do. I'm watching videos all the time. I'm learning. I'm spreading the word to my little 5-year-old baby as well. She's going to be amazing.
That's right.
So this is absolutely awesome. I love what you guys are doing, and we will support in any way that we can.
Now you from here in New Jersey?
Brooklyn.
BK? You got a bunch of BK gladiators up in here. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, come here, bro.
Yes.
And this is Brother
Osei Israel.
And he's from BK also, came all the way out here from Brooklyn. He was also at the event in Harlem yesterday.
Yes,
and brother, what'd you think about the information that was brought out?
Man, it was awesome, man. It's a lot of information, a lot of truth coming out about who we are, about who the other people are not, and just a lot of information, about connecting with our people back in the motherland